OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer, right back, a.k.a. the people's champ, Terrence New Orleans Williams, Terrence Williams. So, one of my people sent me this video with this guy named SmileyFlyboy sent. I know Smiley. Smiley from the NO. He rap uptown, downtown, no way he rap. But let me just say this here. First of all, shout out to Amelia Street. Now, Amelia Street, yeah, for those who don't know, is like right across from the Magnolia Project, outside in the neighborhood. So they be getting it popping over there. Actually, one of the dudes, he's out the Cali Project, but he was repping Amelia, hanging on Amelia Street. They had a beef with the Magnolia, with Soda Slim, the homie Fred, he deceased now, a Dougaloo, Logger Black, all of them, they had a little beef going on. That's when the first time one of the dudes had shot Soda Slim the first time. But anyway, so we have been hearing about the dudes, what they got going on. So let me let y'all hear what one of their big dogs had to say.
The project. Chad, Big Chad, you know what I'm saying? Out the project, used to hang in the project, you know what I'm saying? Amelia, like his little brother Daddy, rest in peace, little Daddy, was my fucking dog. That's how I got to Amelia. Used to come in, got locked in with Amelia, got love for Amelia because of Daddy. Rest in peace to him. It took a lot from a nigga when they took Daddy from us. And it wasn't the project who did it. It was some other shit happened. Anyway, there's a lot of people from out the project. We click-clack with the project, the Magnolia. Yeah, so yeah, we fucks with the Magnolia. Anyway, but like I was saying, the dark side between Claiborne and Ferret. So that's what I represent, the dark side. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna run this F to y'all. All right, they got this little bro. I'm not gonna say her name, but gangster, you know who it is.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say her name because little bro's still out here. She's still doing she's still out here. She do her social media thing, all that type of shit. So I'm not gonna just say her name, put her name out there, because people get older, you know what I mean, and they change their lives, and I'm not gonna put their name bad out here like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say her name, but gangster know who it is. Anyway, anyway, gangster doing it, and I won't say Sterling, come on, Amelia. Now they in the car, nobody.
Just so y'all can see how he look.
It is. It's me sitting on the car, a couple other cats. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to throw these names out there. You know what I'm saying? But what we used to do is we used to sit on the steps on Clara and Amelia. That's what's the set. Now they got across the street, they got this house that was abandoned. The grass growing and shit, you know, the grass never been cut. They got bushes, high, tall grass over there, all this shit. So yeah, we used to take our pistols and our stashes, our those stashes, and stash across the street while we sit across the street, chopper laying right there. Just in case we did it, we just creep on off, walk across the street, grab that bitch and get to work. Anyway, at the time, I think Slim and one nigga from off of there, now them two got a personal beef. It was Livas. Big Livas from out the Cali, but he represented Amelia. So Slim and Livas was beefing. If you know who Livas is, then you know Livas the only nigga that shot Slim up. But Slim happened to make it through that. Anyway, Livas represented.
All right, get to the point.
At us, and he see we ain't really answer. So he looks back at the car, at Dooley and Sterling and Mesquite them. So he looked like, man, you see this shit? So he noticed what's going on. He see Wyman standing there with a chopper. Like, oh, I know where she at. Hold on, I know where she at. He walks towards her house, like, and so, like, needless to say, like, once he gets to, like, where he can cover, like, he by the building of the house to where he can really just duck around the side to where they can get the busting. Like, they got the bricks there, so you really can't really hit it. So, like, he ducks on side the bricks, like, kind of shit, and acting like he's standing, like, on the side waiting for a girl to come. And, like, he done already, like, say, people got their door cracked, he already say, oh, man, there's woo here. And they're like, yeah, hold on. So, like, he's standing on the side, like, and Skeeter jumps out the car, like, hey, what's your help, dog? Hey, what's your help? What's going on, man? Everything cool, bro? Nigga like, oh, yeah, everything cool. Mama just stand there, he like, oh, man, what's up with old bar like? He like, shit, we didn't know, dog. We thought something was finna pop off. Like, we...
All right, that's enough of that. Now listen, y'all. The one who I just showed y'all, he one of these big dogs. So he don't know that the female made him know her friend, she's deceased now. She called my house, and I was in the bedroom, so she called me, and she was telling me how he was talking smack. She let me hear him talking about he ain't scared of no hot boys, started doing scared of them, could get it too, gangster, He was talking that gangster talk. So I go outside, go down, I see Sterling. I run the play by Sterling. Sterling said, what? Because he already been wanting to slide over there anyway and go jack them anyway behind, because like I said, they cut up too, they do their thing over there. They was jumping over, Main Street was jumping. So a lot of people at the project to go over there too. That was a spot to hang out too, where they was getting money at over there as well. So Sterling felt some type of way. So he go up to Dooney auntie house, go get Dooney. Dooney hype, they ready. Mosquito was in a little chick house. Matter of fact, I get ticked off when I talk about that. Anyway, he was out there by her, so we call him. We all, we get strapped when we go. We drive over, it's just right over across the street, like about a block or so down, outside the project. But we had to go up Magnolia Street to turn on Amelia. So everything he said was right, but he didn't know that I was coming to see him. We really were up to jack him. We was coming to see him, but he was small. He always had them the boys with them guns and look, y'all do this. They listen to him. But I wanted to pin him against that wall, but I saw his little shooter picked up that chopper. And I was always small and skinny. I can't take a hit, especially for no chopper. So yeah, did get over by the wall like I'm trying to hide that little girl, but they know who old girl is. And then plus old girl was pleading with us not to do no shooting around her house or drop nobody around there because, the heat would be on her because it's like they know we cool with her. And y'all know the first thing when people do, they take it out on the person in the neighborhood who cool with the person who came around that shoot. So, the girl had to live around that. So, we took that in consideration. But it wasn't nothing where, was really, really upset. Cause I know how people talk, all them, coming up, everybody felt like that. Oh, they could get it too. Because when we was young, we felt the same thing with the they could get it too. I'm out here now, yada, yada, yada. So I understood where he was coming from, but I wanted to go see about that. And on my way to see about that, one of these little young shooters grabbed that chopper because they knew when they seen what was up. That's why Mosquito jumped out because they be tricky, they be ready to work. And I'm like, no, hold on. Because I really want to jack them. I want to take their money, their work, and then see how tough he was. So old girl would have known, man, you just talk all that stuff in the house down the boy, Jackie, you ain't do nothing. But unfortunately, we didn't get to do that. We never got no shootouts or none of that stuff. Nobody, we lost blood on each side. We just left it alone. So I see he doing videos. Shout out to him. He brought back memories.